Vanakkam. Welcome to yet another video on Conversational Tamil. In this video, we'll be looking at numbers from 11 to 100. So in the previous video, we had seen numbers from 1 to 10. We will carry on from there and then look at numbers from 11 to 100 in this video, right? So the first thing that we will do is to do a quick recap of what we learned in the last video. So 1, as you would probably know by now, is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 5, 6 is 6, 7 is 7, 8 is 8, 9 is 9, and 10 is 10. Right? As I had mentioned in the previous video as well, we are looking at conversational or colloquial Tamil. So if you look at written Tamil text, the numbers may differ a little bit. But in terms of colloquial or conversational Tamil, if you use the words as I mentioned here, it will do and it will be understood by everyone. Right? So let's move on from here and then go to the remaining numbers. So let's look at numbers from 11 to 20. So 11 is 11, right? 11. So 1 from 1 remains the same, and you have the padin, that part getting added as a prefix, right? You can see that part sort of repeating in almost every number from 11 to 20, right? So 11 is 11, 12 is slightly different. It is 12, 13 is 13, 14 is 14, 15 is 15. Okay, I hope you can notice the way in which the numbers are made. So moon is 3. You add padi for the 10. So 13 becomes padi moon. Similar is the case 15. So anja is 5. Padi nanja becomes 15. Right? And so is the case with the remaining numbers as well. So 16 will be padi 17 will be 17, 18 will be 18, 19 will be 19. So a slight variation here. 19 is 19 and 20 is 20. Right? So most of the numbers will follow a very common or a generic trend. There will be a few numbers which will be exception to the rule. So wherever there's an exception to the rule, I have mentioned it. And as you keep practicing, you yourself will realize the numbers which are a little bit different than the normal ones that we generally see, right? So 11 to 20, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right? Okay, please pause the video later on and then try it out on your own before moving on. Fine. Let's come to 21 to 30. So 21, 21. So 20 was 20. 21 becomes 21. Right? 20, the sound becomes the 21. 22 will be 22. And here there is no exception to the rule. Right? So everything is very simple, very straightforward. You simply add 20 and then add 1, 2, 3, 4 as is the case. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Right? So 30 will be 30. So the mu comes from moon for 3, and then pada we were adding for 10. Right? So pattu becomes pada. So muppadu, right? That becomes 30. So as you can see, there is a method to the madness in this case. So if you understand the way in which the numbers are formed, then you will be able to answer or you will be able to find out the number in Tamil for any number that is given from 11 to 100. Right? So let's do one more set. 31 to 40, as we just saw in the previous slide, 30 was 30. So 31 becomes 31. 32 is 32. 33 will be 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 is 39, and 40 is 40. Right? So pretty straightforward stuff from here. As long as you know what is the prefix and you know what is the number or the name for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, you should be able to figure out what should be the number. for a 2-digit number, right? So let's quickly look at all multiples of 10. So 10, as we know already, is 10, 20 is 20, 30 is 30, 40 is 40, 50 is 50. Okay, it's not 50, 50. So anju, the comes from there, but it is 50. 60 is 60, 70 is 70, 80 is 80, 19 is 90, and 100 is 100, right? So let's do it one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, right? So these are the numbers in terms of multiples of 10. If you know this number, you just have to add 1 and 3, as is the case for any other number which is falling in between 10 to 100, right? So let's look at a few examples. So what would be 32? 30, as we know, is 30, 2 is 2, so 32 will be 32, right? Okay, how about this? 25. Okay, you know what is 20, you know what is 5, so what should be 25? Yes, should be 25, right? What about this? 67. You know what is 60, you know what is 7, so add them together. 67 will be 67. Okay, 60 for 60, 7 is 7, so 67. What about 74? 74 will be 70 plus 4. Okay, so 70 is 70, 4 is 4, so 74 will be 74. Okay, and the last one, 58. 58 will be 50 plus 8, right? So we know what is 8, which is 8. We know what is 50, which is 50. So 58 will be 58. Okay, I hope you got a fair idea of how to work out numbers from here. Here are a few practice questions. Do try them out and post them as comments in the video so that I can check it out. And if you have any queries, again, feel free to get back to me. You can just drop a message. In case you're finding these videos useful, do like and share, as well as subscribe to the channel for further updates. Okay, until next time. Nandri, Vanakkam.